So if you could have your lantern close by that you're making it in mind for, what you're going to use it in your pictures and display it on at your shows, or if you're making it for yourself, where you're going to be putting the end bow, it'll help us just know some tail lengths for the ribbons themselves. So we're going to start off here. I'm going to need a couple of cable ties to get my bow going, and then I need my bow maker. I'm going to start with my wider ribbon on the bottom, and I'm using a big 50-yard roll because I've been making a few pieces out of this one. And we're going to start off with the tails like a funky bow. So I will dovetail my first end right here and get this all nice and straight. So when you dovetail, remember you just fold and you cut it from the fold up so that it goes to the open point, and then you get a nice dovetail like that. All right, now what I want to do is start with my tails at I'm gonna do a little less than 8. I'm gonna do about 7.5. Okay, so come to the center and twist, because that's what that would look like on your lantern. Okay, so 8 would be just a little bit too much, so I'm going to come and twist. These are about 7.5. All right, and then I'm going to make my loops at 6. Let's do 5.5, a little bit smaller. 5.5. Okay, 5.5, and I'm going to scrunch that down, and this tail is going to be at 7.5. Okay, and I measure that out on my bow maker, and then I just dovetail it. And you can always come back and trim these if you don't make them too short to begin with. Now I'm going to make another piece that matches like this, just another tail. So I'm going to cut that one, and we're going to make this bow super cute. A little more detail. We're going to take our time to dovetail the edges, because that's the anchor for the whole swag we're making. Okay, and just gather that up the middle, and now that's going to go on the opposite way. So you can see it kind of anchors out a pretty bow. It kind of gets it going started. So we have crisscross tails and our first layer of the bow. Now I'm going to bring in my more elegant ribbon, because I love when we pull out a little bit of elegance, and you can see all these colors and the berries we're going to be using on our swag. So that's perfect. Now on this one, we want to dovetail it as well. So I'll fold it and cut up from the fold. And then that one's going to go on this side. A little bit shorter. I wanted to layer up pretty. So when those were 7.5, I go about 6.5, a little shorter. And now I'm going to do 2 loops on each side at 5. So twist when you get to the center. Coming back over here to 5 on the right. Right hand forward, left hand back, and you're going to do that same thing. And twist, space those out really pretty. Is that the same length? That was a little longer. I love the little the sheen that this one has. I think it gives you that kind of classy look. All right, and I dovetailed that tail as well. And I'm not going to add any more tails to this one. I keep it nice and neat. I don't want it to be completely balanced on my design. If that bothers you, you add an additional tail just like we did. All right, so our recipe so far is a 1-2. And I think I'm just going to finish out the center with just a, maybe like a little bow tie to neaten it up. So to do a bow tie, remember what we do is a loop where it connects back. It's got to overlap some in the back center. So we were at 5.5 and 5, so I'd probably do this one about 4.5. So cut you a little loop. I generally cut it a little bit bigger, but you'll need 4 inches on either side, and they've got to intersect in the middle. So have them crisscross a little, because you have to have some space to catch it in the center. And then once you're happy with your sizing, you just pleat it in nicely. And you kind of have to watch your pleats, but then you get a nice little cute bow tie for the center, which will just finish it off really super cute. Classic type of bow. I'm happy with that, totally. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off the bow maker, and we're going to finish out it. So it's a 1-2-1 recipe with a bow tie, and it's a funky bow, so we have the tails going up and down. They're not equal, and they started out at 7.5 inches. All right, so pull that up, add some pressure. It's not all the way tight yet. Rotate your cable tie around. Now I'm going to take my time and just really get this super cute. Manipulating my tails. Look how cute. All right, super duper happy with that. Now we will need a cable tie to attach it to our whole base that we're going to make with the greenery and the florals and the ribbon. So I put that cable tie through the middle and then I just get this tight. Very similar to how we do it for a wreath. We're going to be attaching it all together. Okay, really pretty. I'm going to use the pretty shiny ribbon in the center to cover my mechanics. Only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this a lot longer than I normally would, because we're going to take and add this into kind of our fun tails when we get ready to attach it to the bow. So I'm just folding it over in the middle, keeping that seam to the back, and then we're just going to put a knot here in the middle. Okay. And then, like I said, we're going to leave those tails long because we'll just incorporate this into the look of our longer tails when we get ready to put that on our lantern swag, okay? So I covered the center, but I left some tails that we just made with that.